Well, we have made it to Sedona. We are all checked in and set up here at the Dead Horse State Park Ranch. Dead Horse Ranch State Park. Cottonwood, just south of Sedona. We made our first foray into Sedona this evening.
And I have to say, I am in love with Sedona.
So far, yeah. And we basically just drove around. We did go see the Church of the Holy Cross just from the road.
We saw the Snoopy Rock.
Snoopy Rock. And got a few groceries for tonight. Some dog food. Nikki has ran out on this trip. But on our way here today, we did stop at Williams on Route 66. I figured once I seen it was about an hour and a half from here, I suggested to Allie that we go ahead and stop now because we were going to do that one of the days while we were here. So we went ahead and stopped and had lunch at this little Route 66 cafe.
Yeah, a little diner.
Oh, a little diner. It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
Allie's walking down Route 66. It was okay.
The service was a little
slow, but
it was fun.
Yeah,
it was a neat little place.
I think our next 3 days here are going to be filled with hiking and shopping and just exploring Sedona. And so far, like Allie said, we haven't even gotten really out of the car except at a grocery store, and we love the vibe of it already.
Yeah, it's just such a neat vibe.
Yeah, and so far impressions here at the Dead Horse Ranch State Park is it's packed. It is full. Wow, we just stepped outside and cooking some hamburgers, and the sun is set.
The stars are unreal.
Like last year at Stone Mountain, North Carolina. I think they're going to be every bit of that, and maybe more. Yeah, because the sun is just barely set, and it's, oh my gosh, you can already see the Seven Sisters and, you know, the Pleiades and all that. Yeah, Orion's Belt. So we're pretty excited. We're ready to explore this little town for the next 3 days and check out the vortexes and the hiking and all the good stuff. Never seen rock this red. It's crazy how red it is.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yep. So we're in love so far.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll wrap up tonight and have some hamburgers. And we actually have a little bit of a signal, so we might be able to watch a little Netflix tonight. And we'll get started bright and early tomorrow. Just don't know how much we can fit into one day, but we're gonna try and cram as much as we can, and we'll see how it goes. So we shall see you tomorrow in downtown Sedona, probably on some of the trails. All right, so we just went into Sedonuts. Yeah. Let's see the donuts we got.
Yeah.
Supposedly you got to get here early because they sell out.
I had raspberry filling.
Yeah, that's plain. I went with the touristy donut, the red rock glazed. The red velvet glazed. Oh yeah. So we're gonna see how good these are.
Okay, here we go. Well, I don't see any raspberry filling yet. It's good.
Mine's good. Crunchy. Kind of crunchy.
There's raspberry.
What do you think, Nikki? Go! I don't know. Cathedral.
Okay. Come on.
Ooh, we got some big rocks here, Nikki. Just sit your butt and then scoot your legs around. So we got to a certain point and we couldn't really go any higher, or at least I was afraid to go any higher with Nikki. So we ended up taking the Templeton Trail.
Yeah, which was basically a trail that went around the mountain instead of going up. Mm-hmm. And so we actually really enjoyed that. It was very pretty, winding through the mountain.
Not strenuous.
Yeah, it was actually really, really nice. It was considered easy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so we were able to at least do that with her. And
so we encountered some mountain bikers while we were there, too.
Yeah, it was really crazy to see them actually there. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, it looked like it would be a fun thing to do, though. Allie found a spot to sleep for the night. She's gonna make her little nest in there.
Making sure there's no snakes or spiders or tarantulas or anything.
Yeah. So Nikki is enjoying hiking the trail here around Cathedral Rock. She didn't get to go to the top, but you got to go all the way around the backside, didn't you? Well, we just got through hiking Cathedral Rock. We did not go all the way to the top on account of Nikki. It was just a little too steep and a little too scary. But we did enjoy walking all the way around the rim of it and pretty much going clear to the backside of it. Mm-hmm. And there were some spectacular views, and it was a nice level and flat hike, which was it was good. We liked that. It was enjoyable. Lots of views all the way around. One thing we will say, and we can't reiterate this enough, anything you want to do here, you best get out early and get it done, because parking was a madhouse by the time we got there, and we got there at 9 a.m.
And when we got in our truck to leave, we saw cars parked beyond the sign that said "Do not park beyond the sign."
Yep.
And all the people got ticketed.
Yeah, they had tickets in their windows.
$60 ticket.
Yeah, so I mean, if it says don't park there unless you want a ticket.
Yeah.
And I mean, we went to the Chapel of the Holy Cross, and we got there at about 8:45, and it was already, the parking lot was already so full we couldn't even get out. And people are parking all along there too, and I'm a little leery after seeing.
One guy got ticketed there.
Yep.
Because he was sticking his
car was sticking out in the road.
Yeah, his back end was out too far in the road.
But I mean, it says no parking along there too, so I'm of the mindset that I'm not gonna just take that chance and, you know, get hit with
we're not made of money, so
no, get hit with a fine just to do that. So yeah, we're gonna go have some pizza and probably walk the town of Sedona a little bit and just relax for a little bit. But man, just absolutely beautiful views hiking today so far. Mm-hmm. Loving it.
What was this called? Bertello pizza?
Bruschetta or oh,
Bertello, I think.
Yeah.
It's good.
So after hiking the Cathedral Rock Trail, we headed downtown Sedona to do some shopping.
Yeah, we actually found some really neat shops with some touristy t-shirts that we got.
While Allie was in some of the shops, me and Nikki were kind of looking at the sculptures outside of like the pink pigs in front of the pink Jeep Tourer and the dancing and waltzing man and woman and their horse. It was really neat. Mm-hmm. Parking was tough. It took us a while to find some parking.
Yeah, especially with our tall truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was certain parking garages we just couldn't go in. December 30th, we have moved from our site at 46 over to site 50 or 75, and it is 8 o'clock, which is about what I hope to be on the road by. Actually, we kind of hope to be over at the Devil's Bridge by 8 o'clock, but hopefully we still beat the crowds. The crowds were unreal yesterday. So I guess today we're going to try the off-roading capabilities of the truck and see if we can't go down that road and get a little closer to the trailhead. Wish us luck. Next time we talk to you, we might be waiting on a tow truck. I hope not. Okay, so we're ready to get this day started. Last full day here in Sedona. So after having a little bit of fun with the four-wheel drive capabilities of our truck.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a highlight.
That was our first time ever experiencing anything like that before.
Yeah, it was definitely a highlight of the day here. We were trying to cut off some of the hiking portion of the trip the hike to Devil's Bridge. Mm-hmm. And there was a couple spots where I was afraid to take Nikki on up, and Allie was like, "No, you'll be fine," and so I did. And it was fine. We were fine. Here we are at the top of Devil's Bridge, and we didn't actually get down and walk across the bridge and do the whole photo op thing.
Well, there's a lot of snow there and ice, and I was really nervous about doing that with Nikki. And
yeah, and there was a lot of people waiting. Even not
waiting
a lot.
In line. There were people waiting in line to actually walk out there on the landing of the bridge. So
we saw a guy doing a pretty crazy thing. So we were like, you know what? We'll we're fine here. We've seen it. It's cool, and I was ready to get back down, and this is the portion where we had to get Nikki back down the mountain.
Yeah.
Hang on.
She did great.
We just pointed where she needed to go, and she went there.
Yep.
Go down one step at a time. One step. Right here. Good girl. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to step on your foot. Didn't mean to step on your foot. Okay, you go on now. Oh.
We started way above that rock,
Yep.
and she climbed all the way down,
Yep.
and now here she comes. Wow.
Awesome job, Nikki.
Good job, girl.
We are hiking the Fay Canyon Trail.
Yep, this is supposed to be an easy trail. It's 2 miles up and back.
1 mile out, 1 mile back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we figured we had a couple hours of daylight left. Why not try to get one more in? Yep.
I got a cute t-shirt today that's actually made with the Sedona red
Dirt. Yeah.
And it says, I hiked Sedona.
I can't get enough of the hiking here. These views are just amazing. So this is our second hike today after hiking Bright Angel or Devil's Bridge. This is an easy one compared to that. Well, we have finished hiking the Fay Canyon Trail. It was a mile out and a mile back. And that was it was a fun trail, especially at the end. There was a little rock scramble that you could climb. You could climb up. Allie and Nikki stayed back while I climbed up quite a ways, and then I came back down and I got Nikki for a little bit. And so Nikki's got to do like 3 or 4 good rock scrambles today, climbing. And she is in the back, floorboard sacked out right now. We are headed to Oak Creek Canyon, and we're going to check that out, and then we're going to go and we're going to have dinner, hopefully at the Outlaw Grill, have a hamburger. All right, well, see what Oak Canyon, the drive over there looks like. So it is Tuesday morning. It is last morning here at the Dead Horse State Park Ranch, or Dead Horse Ranch State Park, however you say it. We've enjoyed this park quite a bit. It's been awfully quiet and quite dark here too. We're going to head up to Jerome this morning and check out that town again now that it's more daylight, and we have to be out of here by noon, so we got a couple hours to go check it out and maybe have some breakfast and do a little shopping. We did some shopping downtown in Sedona last night, and Allie got some really cool t-shirts.
This shirt.
She got this shirt that was made, actually dyed with the dirt, the red dirt from Sedona.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. All right, so we're going to head up to Jerome and check the town out. Well, on our last morning here, we decided we had a few hours before we had to check out, so we wanted to go back and check out the town of Jerome.
It was such a really neat town.
Yep.
I loved how each street had its own little special thing, and it was
It's their own level.
Yeah, and it's all the stores were just really
Neat. Cool.
quirky, kind of
Yeah.
a artistic vibe there.
Yeah. So yeah, we walked around, and this here was like the ruins of an old hotel, which was really neat to look at. And down below, you could look and you would see millions of, well, I don't know, millions, but a lot of pennies and coins where people were throwing coins, you know, I think trying to hit the toilet down there.
Probably.
It's pretty neat.
They actually made the outhouse pretty good.
Yeah. But they had museums here. They had ghost tours here, because this is supposed to be like one of the most haunted towns too in America. And right now you're looking at what was the mansion of the man who basically started this town when he found copper here and started the copper mines, and the family's name was Douglas. There's also a state park that was up there, which was a museum all about the mining operations that went on here, which was really neat. And we tried to enjoy as much as we could because it was pretty cold. But Jerome was definitely a cool town, a place we would definitely want to go back.
Yeah.
And spend more than just a couple hours. Yeah. That's hilarious. We also took a drive up to this ghost town, or gold mine. It was a gold mine ghost town, right? Right there by Jerome.
I don't know if it was a gold mine ghost
Yeah,
town.
it was a gold mine.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was a gold mine ghost. Yeah.
And that was pretty neat. We didn't have the time to get out and do anything there, but it's definitely, again, we need to go back and see it all. So here we are. Did you look down it?
I looked around this one right here.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Wow.
You're standing over something that is taller, deeper than the Empire State Building. Wow.
The Audrey shaft is 1,900 feet.
And then there's this one here. Come over here and look at this one. Look at this one.
It's scary.
This is a shaft right here.
Yeah, I took a picture down it.
Look. Couldn't even hear it.
I couldn't hear it either.
No. But we actually did this. This was actually on a different day. This was towards the evening time of, I think, the first night we were there, or maybe the second night. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was getting kind of dark at this point and getting really, really, really cold with the wind. So that's why we decided to go back on the morning we were leaving. But Jerome, yeah, it's one of those.
You have to check it out. Definitely, if you're going to Sedona, you have to check out Jerome.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those towns that's the kind of history that I like, you know, seeing the abandoned and dilapidated buildings, and yeah, very, very cool vibe there. And that was that's about 20 minutes outside of Sedona. It's not too far. Here, take a picture of the sign here. Well, we're leaving Dead Horse State Park Ranch.
And it was a really nice time here.
Which we never really talked about Cottonwood. We didn't really film it much, but Cottonwood was a neat little town too.
It was. It was cute. So where are we, Chuck?
Colts, something or other.
And we actually had dinner there one night, and it was awesome. So we just got to go back to that area. That's all there is to it, and we got to spend a little bit more time there.
Very true.
Okay, so if you're new to our channel and this is your first time seeing us, we'd appreciate it if you'd join us along on our journey and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Yeah.
And what should they do?
Give us a thumbs up.
That helps. And leave us a comment down below. We like to hear from you.
Yes.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye.